The Afterparty Season 2 finale recap and ending, explained. Season 2 of Apple TV Plus, The Afterparty, concludes after several twists and turns in the tale of Edgar Minnow's murder. In Season 2, Anik teams up with Detective Danner to find the killer after Edgar Minnow's, a tech billionaire, dies the morning after his wedding. The second season finale of the comedy-drama series delivers one final twist as Anik and Danner unveil the killer and wrap up the mystery for good. If you are looking for answers about the killer's identity, motives, and fate, here is everything you need to know about the ending of The Afterparty, Season 2, Episode 10. Spoilers ahead. The Afterparty Season 2 finale recap. The 10th episode, titled Vivian and Zoe, opens with Danner and Anik discussing their findings after the local sheriff and his team arrive at the crime scene. Danner points out that Zoe was the only person absent from the afterparty, and they must interrogate her. Danner and Anik question Zoe about where she was at the time of the afterparty. A guilty Zoe confesses to a murder but reveals she is talking about Colonel Isabel's dog, who attacked her when she went into Edgar's room to leave a note for Grace. Zoe threw the dog out of the window and accidentally killed Colonel. Later, Danner and Anik join the rest of the group but have no answers about the killer. The sheriff accuses Grace of being the culprit, but Danner and Anik oppose him. When Isabel explains her perceived involvement in Edgar's murder, Anik and Danner realize they have been looking at the case wrong all along, as Edgar wasn't the killer's target. Moreover, Isabel reveals that the Colonel is still alive. Danner explains that Edgar saw Colonel moments before he died, and his supposed hallucination was the billionaire actually cursing at the dog. After everyone confesses to killing Edgar, the sheriff gives Danner and Anik 5 minutes to share their theories. While Danner and Anik have a suspect, they must check Kyler's footage for concrete evidence. Anik lays down the bare facts and motives for all the suspects, arguing that one person had the strongest motive for murder. Anik accuses Ulysses of killing Edgar, albeit accidentally. Anik explains that Ulysses killed Edgar while he was trying to poison his half-brother, Feng. As a result of their accusations, Anik and Danner are forced to share a timeline of events and evidence that will prove Ulysses' involvement in Edgar's murder. The Afterparty Season 2 finale ending. Why did Ulysses Edgar? How did he do it? In the end, Anik and Danner speak to Vivian about her interaction with Ulysses on the night before the wedding. Vivian reveals that Ulysses asked her to leave Feng as he was still in love with her and wanted them to be together. However, Vivian refused as she loved her husband dearly. After reviewing all the clues and testimonies, Anik and Danner conclude that Ulysses killed Edgar. Anik explains that after Vivian rejected Ulysses, he tried to poison Feng during the afterparty. Ulysses used the devil's trumpet flowers from Hannah's garden to make poison tea, which he stored in his horn-shaped bottle. Sebastian revealed that he saw Ulysses meddling with a whiskey glass at the bar during the afterparty. Ulysses claimed it was Grace's glass, which he used to perform a paternity test. However, Vivian's testimony does not mention any paternity test, revealing Ulysses is lying. Moreover, Grace was drinking wine during the afterparty and hated whiskey. Therefore, the glass Sebastian saw Ulysses meddling with could not have belonged to her. Anik and Danner then reveal that the glass was meant for Feng, as Feng and Ulysses confirmed they shared a whiskey drink during the afterparty. However, Feng's poisoned glass was accidentally exchanged with Edgar's glass. The footage from Kyler's phone confirms the same, implicating Ulysses in Edgar's murder. Ultimately, Anik and Danner prove Ulysses killed Edgar as his horn contains traces of the poison, serving as the final nail in Ulysses' coffin. With the evidence against him, Ulysses finally confesses to trying to kill Feng. Thus, Ulysses is arrested for his crime and likely sent to prison. Danner and Anik save the day and prove Grace's innocence despite the sheriff being convinced that the latter killed her husband. Grace signs the prenup, returning Edgar's money to Isabel but retaining $1 million as per the agreement, which she uses to help Feng save his business. Do Anik and Zoe get married? After going through a rollercoaster murder mystery over the weekend, the season 2 finale forces Zoe and Anik to reconsider their relationship. At the start, Anik planned to propose to Zoe and sought Feng and Vivian's blessing. In the end, Anik proves his love for Zoe by helping prove Grace's innocence. In the process, he also wins over Feng and Vivian. As Zoe and Anik leave the Minnow's estate, Zoe surprisingly proposes to Anik. On the other hand, Anik reveals that he was planning to propose. Ultimately, it seems like Anik and Zoe are on the same page in their relationship, and a flash-forward sequence reveals they are now engaged. The couple's bond only strengthens after going through the ups and downs of a murder mystery over the weekend. Later, Anik and Zoe are happily engaged as they reunite with Danner. Hence, while Anik and Zoe are not married just yet, the season 2 finale hints at a happily ever after for the couple. What happens to Danner? At the start of the season, Danner has quit the police force and is trying to write a novel about her experience as a detective who solved the murder of a famous celebrity. The season 2 finale sees Danner helping Anik find Edgar's killer, meaning she must return to her writing. However, Anik suggests Danner should make movies instead of writing, given her penchant for treating people's testimonies as mini-mind movies. The season 2 finale sees Danner pursuing a career in filmmaking, and Anik and Zoe visit her on the set of her debut film about Xavier's murder. Although it seems like Danner also gets her Hollywood happy ending as she is in a relationship with actor Jaleel White, the ending could hint at another murder mystery for the group to solve. The set of Danner's film filled with insecure actors could lead to another murder, setting up a potential third season of the show.